Hi there, my name is Joseph Zinner, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the 9-day shred today. Um, First off, I want to say that way back in 2010, I lost 40 pounds in 6 weeks on this cleanse. I didn't put any of the weight on, maybe put about 6 or 8 pounds on over the years, and I'm able to cleanse and maintain my weight since then. So it's been very successful for me, but I'm gonna move quickly here and try to do this as quickly as I can, just to give you a little intro. Obviously, you can find a lot more information about this online or from the person that sent you to this video. But we start with the concept of meal replacement shakes. There's lots of flavors. You can have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, even birthday cake. My preference is chocolate. I'm a big chocolate guy. These are actually super yummy. I love the chocolate shakes. The vanilla shakes are good because you can add some things to them if you wish, but during the program you want to keep just the shake. I like to use a nut milk. My favorite is oat milk or coconut milk, but almond milk works. I would stay away from soy. If you want to use dairy milk, feel free to, or you can use water. I think it tastes better with the nut milks for myself. We obviously do have a vegan version. We have a whey protein version and a vegan version. I again prefer the vegan version, but that's up to you. In the vegan version of the shake, the main protein sources are from fava beans, mung beans, and peas. So those are all great natural plant protein sources. So what you're going to do is on days 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the cleanse, you're going to do 2 shakes and 1 sensible meal. If you're used to eating 2 meals already, you can do 1 shake and 1 meal. That's absolutely not a problem. One of the things about this cleanse is it helps people to transform their relationship with food. So it can really help you to determine or find out for the first time, as I did 10 years ago, that that whole food as energy thing is a little bit misleading, because the least food you eat, the more energy you have in general. I mean, obviously you can underdo it, but for the most part, Americans specifically, and most people all over the world, are just consuming way too much food. Our body's just in a constant metabolism to try to catch up from these 3 big meals. I've learned that I usually, when I'm not cleansing, survive on a meal and a snack, meal and a half, sometimes 2 meals, sometimes a late night snack I shouldn't do, but at any rate, you do 2 of these guys, sensible meal, and then every day you're going to do a shot of the Ionic Supreme. I have the bottle, but I tore the label off because I recycle these bottles because I like them. But at any rate, you're going to do 1 shot of this every single day during the cleanse. This is an Adaptogenic Tonic. It's absolutely amazing. The taste is this is good. The taste on this, some people love it, most people don't, but it's doable. It's just a shot. It's a quick shot. But it's got goji, kiwi, ashwagandha, schizandra, ginger, bacoba. I mean, these things are for the head, for the brain, for the stomach, for energy, like all kind of things. And it's just a great thing to take every day, even when you're not cleansing. Ionic Supreme is what that one's called. And then we're going to have our cleanse days. So on day 3, day 8, and day 9, we're going to do a cleanse day. So for a cleanse day, you're going to take, I like to use a lot of water. Obviously, with cleansing, the more water, the better. You want to be drinking as much water on every day as possible, but especially on cleanse days. You have any hunger, drink some water, or drink your cleanse juice. So you want to do this when your water is not cold, because if you do it when the water's cold, because of fluid dynamics, it's not fluid dynamics, but because of solubility principles, it's not going to go into solution as well. So you want to do this when it's, I didn't get my cap on right, splashing everywhere. So you want to do this when it's warm, and if you want to do this the night before and throw it in the fridge for the next morning, that's totally cool. Or you can just do it like this and add some ice or whatever. So this taste, I'm going to say, is more neutral. It definitely doesn't taste bad. It's not amazing. Like, I would drink this even if it wasn't good for me. But this one, it's just a little bit of sweetness to it, a little bit of berry flavor. There's a mango flavor and a berry flavor. If you can't drink this much water, because you got to do 4 of these. And if you didn't, I should have showed you a little better, but I was doing 1 scoop like this from the Cleanse for Life container. So you want to do 4 scoops per day and things like this. If you don't think you can drink this much water, you really should be, but if you can't, you can do a little less water. Or if you really don't like the taste, you can do it in even less water and do it like a shot, and then just pound regular water throughout the day there. So, so on cleanse days, you're basically going to do 4 like that, and you're not going to eat. It's just going to be liquids only. Now, if you get into trouble, there are some snacks. I personally don't recommend the snacks. I think it's kind of like an appetizer when you take a little bit of food on your cleansing days. It tends to make you more hungry. So I don't recommend that, but there are some options. Some people will approve like celery with almond butter or something like that, but that's a last resort, and I wouldn't do that unless you absolutely have to. I mean, if you're miserable, make a change, put something in your body to sustain you, because you don't want to be miserable, because we want you to do this again. This is something that most people will do once or twice a year, just to hold your weight, maintain, get rid of the toxins that have accumulated in your body. The way this works is, most of you guys know this, but toxins, wrap around fat cells, and when you're purging them, you're removing fat cells and toxins. The beautiful part about this program is even skinny people need to cleanse, and a lot of skinny people that have been trying to gain weight will get on this program and they'll add lean muscle mass. So this doesn't always take weight off, but it generally does it if you need to lose weight. But for those, I have a buddy of mine that did a cleanse and gained 12 pounds, and he couldn't have been happier, because he's always been kind of a skinny guy and went to the gym a lot but couldn't beef up right. So it goes in both directions, just makes you healthier in general. For people that would say something like, I don't want to change, I don't want to start doing meal replacements for life. Like, I don't want this to be my new thing, is having, meal replacement shakes. What I'm going to say is, for me and for most people that do this cleanse, like I said, it's going to change your relationship with food. And it's just going to have, for me, it had me have a more sensible reality of how food was reacting in my body, and how I wasn't really paying attention to what I was putting in my body and how my body felt in response to that. And now that's everything to me. Like, all of my eating choices are based on how I'm gonna feel, and do I need to have energy later? I'm not gonna eat that pasta for lunch. And it just helped me to realize what foods were doing to me. And then, when you get back to regular life after your cleanse, you can obviously do meal replacements anytime you want. And then next time you cleanse, you pick them up again to do the cleanse. So in terms of pricing for the 9-day shred that we advertise and talk about a lot, we have a 9-day program that's $155. It replaces about 21 meals. So for most single people, at least, that's going to be about budget neutral. It's not going to pinch your budget too much, because you're going to be replacing so much food with these things. And then if you want it even cheaper and you want to do a 15-day cleanse, you can get a 30-day package for $284, and that one you can split with your partner, significant other, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever, and you each do a 15-day. It ends up being less than double what the 9-day would be, so it's a much better deal that way. And if you want to get a group to cleanse, they have value packs, and like the more the bigger the pack you get, the better deal you get. So if you want to get 4 or 5 people to cleanse with you and get a big pack and split it up or whatnot, that's the way to go. And if money's an option, talk to the person that sent you to this video, because if you can get a few people to cleanse with you, like 3 or 4 people to get a package, we can usually figure out how to get yours for free, just from the bonuses and referral bonuses that you get from the company. This isn't so much sales, and what we're doing is we're sharing a great product, and we're referring people to a company that then does all the inventory. They do all the the shipping. I don't have anything in my garage. The company takes care of all that. All we're doing is referring people to them, and they give us a referral bonus. And if you refer a lot of people, you get the lifetime of their product ordering and whatnot. And this company, Adaptogenic, has a really, really amazing retention, which should tell you something. When I research a nutrition company, I always look at what their customer retention rate is, and Adaptogenic is upwards of like 90%. And Zija, who's another company I love, which Adaptogenic just bought them, it was also up in that high 80 to 90 range. So just 2 really good companies that joined forces. I kind of knew I needed to get back into the nutrition game when that happened, and I couldn't be happier. Loving getting back on this product, getting back on the cleansing, and just changing my life in a better direction, especially with all of this COVID mess that we've been through. Everybody's looking to get toxins out of their body, and this is just one opportunity that I hope you give a consideration to. Please reach out to the person that sent you to this video. They can get any questions answered for you. And if you have any questions also, you can also jump on my Facebook, Joseph Zenner, and shoot me a message. I usually see my messages, and we'll answer there as well. Appreciate your time and listening to this. Much love and namaste, y'all. Peace.